welcome to Truckstock Live. We're so excited to have you on our show tonight.
Hey, Ashlyn, it's good to be here.
Awesome. Okay, so I was looking through your bio and a few questions came to mind. So you seem to have your hand in 3 different types of genres: 80s rock, worship music, and traditional country. Are you changing hats from one genre to the other, or is there a common thread that you're combining throughout all your music?
That's a great question. I think there's a common thread. For me, I was raised on all 3 of them, and there's elements to all 3 that I love. I grew up playing in church, and when I moved to Nashville, the first thing that I wanted to do was find a church to also be a part of their band at. I was raised on Bon Jovi and Eric Clapton and ZZ Top, which are very guitar-driven bands, and my mom listened to country all the time. And I think there's such a songwriter aspect of country that I hope and am trying to kind of find elements of classic rock and Christian music that I think can hopefully work with each other. Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for being here. We're gonna have a good time. This first song is called "Meet Mama." I wrote this song last year and released it last year. It's about when you meet a girl and you want to take her home to meet your family. Strangers can meet and it'll change everything. Their hearts will skip a beat and become the ones they need. I was kinda like her when she fell into my life, and now it's all better with her by my side. Well, this don't need to be a one-time kind of fling. I wanna take her hand, show her what she means to me. So I'm gonna take her on back to my hometown, show her off and show her around, and all the places I speak of that makes me the man she loves. Take her back to my stomping grounds, the Sunday pew where I was found. Of all the places we can go, I wanna take her home to meet Mama. Well, my dad'll talk about the kind of kid I was, and then he'll say I made him proud when he gives her a hug. And my friends will do what they can to try to embarrass me. Yeah, but the more she laughs, the more I know she's just what I need. So I'm gonna take her on back to my hometown, show her off and show her around, and all the places I think of that makes me the man she loves. Take her back to my stomping grounds, the Sunday pew where I was found. Of all the places we can go, I wanna take her home to meet Mama. Well, so maybe we don't need to start talking about rings, but before I get down on one knee, I'm gonna take her on back to my hometown, show her off and show her around, and all the places I think of that makes me the man she loves. Take her back to my stomping grounds, the Sunday pew where I was found. Of all the places we can go, I wanna take her home to meet Mama. Take her home to meet Mama. Thank y'all. Well, good evening. All that good stuff. Welcome to my house. Hope you're having a somewhat normal month. I think we've had a few crazy weeks. I think the subscription to 2020 isn't over yet. Last year, with not being able to gig a whole lot, as much as that sucked, the one good thing from it was I got to write. And with that, I kind of began to write album number 2. That's what I've been working on over the past 6 or 7 months, I guess. So this is a new song. Haven't released it, any of that stuff. It's called Love Me to Hurt Me. Well, we're hot and cold and up and down. You keep spinning me right around just to fill my mind with doubt. And one drink can say everything, but it won't change anything of what we already know. So baby, don't love me to hurt me in the morning. Baby, don't hold me just to let me go. And baby, don't kiss me just to leave. I can't see you without me. So don't love me to hurt me in the morning. Yeah, and just like that, you're gone with the wind till your heart needs me again, and then you'll get in your own way. Yeah, but the sun will shine through the blinds, and I'll pray to God to make you mine, and hope you find a reason to stay. So baby, don't love me to hurt me in the morning. Baby, don't hold me just to let me go. And baby, don't kiss me just to leave. I can't see you without me. So don't love me to hurt me in the morning. Well, I guess timing is everything, and maybe that's the only thing that keeps holding us back. Baby, when you're ready, I'll be waiting with my broken heart wide open to heal both of our past. So baby, don't love me to hurt me in the morning. Baby, don't hold me just to let me go. And baby, don't kiss me just to leave. I can't see you without me. So love me in the morning. Yeah, baby, just love me in the morning. Thank you.
Okay, another question for you. Steve Vai, Eddie Van Halen, or Brad Paisley?
Yeah, those 3 guys, along with like Richie Sambora and Eric Clapton, have been some of my biggest influences. I'm pretty sure when I began listening to Steve Vai, my parents were very concerned. That's some like super kind of hard, like weird, like instrumental rock. And I like the joke that Brad Paisley is essentially Eddie Van Halen on cornbread. All 3 of those guys have had an influence on me in so many different ways. Brad Paisley is a very clean player, and so for me, that taught me how to be a lot more accurate. Eddie Van Halen, for as crazy of a shredder as he was, his chord shapes were so good too. And we lost him last year, and I really haven't lost one of my heroes yet. Losing him hurt. And Steve Vai kind of opened my mind to how to play outside the box. And for all the guitar players out there, they kind of know what that means. But over the last 5 or 6 years, Brad Paisley has been a massive influence on me. I changed my whole sound to kind of sound more like him. That amp back there, I bought that because he plays that. And on all of my guitars, here, I'll even show you this. on all of them, there's a Paisley pit guard, and that's a little ode to Brad Paisley right there.
Wow.
So yeah, so I guess
Fan.
just a little bit, yeah, yeah. But all three of those guys and Richie Sambora, Clapton, ZZ Top, Santana, all those guys had such a huge influence on me. So I love that. Almost, yeah. I think out of my 4 electric guitars, all 4 of them have some type of Paisley pit guard or something. One thing just to add to that, Brad Paisley was also kind of, I think for a good while, I kind of lost my love for this for a bit. And I remember seeing him in 2014, I think, 15 at CMA Fest, and I was like, okay, all right, I'll be that. And so I'm going to kind of shift gears and kind of keep doing well, actually, I guess it's not a shift. I'm going to keep doing some new stuff that I haven't released yet. I kind of said that I'm working on a new album, and I literally just finished this song last week, and it's called Lost in You. It's about kind of like my love with music, just finding love again in a moment when you didn't thought that you would. She came like a wild wind, a thief in the night, kind of tailspin, a one-way ticket to paradise, a sense of wonder in her eyes. I don't know how it happened, maybe a simple prayer I was asking. Don't know how I got what I got, but it made sense of what I lost. 'Cause I've been wishing and I've been living while this old heart just keeps giving. And I've been thinking, so baby just listen, say what I've been needing. Sometimes you gotta take a chance, roll the dice and risk your plans. But after the pain I've been through, I found what I lost in you. So, by amazing grace, I was found. I stopped looking, you came around. And right away, girl, I could tell you came to save me from myself. 'Cause I've been wishing and I've been living while this old heart just keeps giving. And I've been thinking, so baby just listen to say what I've been needing. Sometimes you gotta take a chance, roll the dice and risk your plans. But after the pain I've been through, I found what I lost in you. So we can take this just a moment at a time, 'cause I'm in no rush to make you mine. 'Cause I've been wishing and I've been living while this old heart just keeps giving. And I've been thinking, so baby just listen, say what I've been needing. Sometimes you gotta take a chance, roll the dice and risk your plans. But after the pain I've been through, I found what I lost in you. Yeah, 'cause I've been wishing, I've been living. Well, and I've been thinking, baby just listen. Well, but after the pain I've been through, I found what I lost in you. Awesome. That's a good one. A little tease. That one's on album number 2. So you should follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify at Pat Carp Music, and to keep up with that and the progress of that. I saw that one of my friends, Kelly Young, is on, and whenever I see her, I've got to play this song. This was on my first album, Friday Night Hallelujah. So a few years ago, she got baptized, and she asked me if I wanted to go to the church with her that next week, and I said sure. And so we went, and when I walked in, there was whiskey on the wall, there was beer on the shelf, and I was like, Kelly, this isn't a church. I don't know what you think you did last week. And it turns out it's actually a bar during the week and a church on the weekends. And I turned and I said, holy cow, you're literally baptized by the whiskey. And that's where the song came from. Smokey Room, an old bar. She's working on a broken heart. And she's been here a couple times or two. An old soul, gypsy mind. She sings karaoke all the time. And she'll sing her heart out after what she's been through. But yeah, man, she was baptized by the whiskey, the Jack Daniels, Crown Oil, and Hennessy. Yeah, she's a song of cash and a charm straight to take a guard every day. And yeah, man, she was baptized by the whiskey. Well, another shot, a last call. She didn't need him after all. And she's much too good for what she gon' need. Daddy's girl, a child of God, an angel full of alcohol. And she was saved by Jesus and Jim Beam. Yeah, well, man, she was baptized by the whiskey, Jack Daniels, Crown Oil, and Hennessy. Yeah, she's a song of cash and a charm straight to take on gun every day. And yeah, man, she was baptized by the whiskey. Well, she's a jack of all trades, saved by grace, whatever man prays for. Yeah, and she knows what she wants, not looking at the front. You couldn't ask for more. And yeah, man, she was baptized by the whiskey, Jack Daniels, Crown Oil, and Hennessy. Yeah, she's a song of cash and charm straight to take a guard every day. And yeah, man, she was baptized by the whiskey. Yeah, she was baptized by the whiskey. Thank you.
So I know you're heavily influenced by Kenny Chesney. So if you saw him out, what would you say to him?
I mean, as cliche as it probably is, I'd probably just say thank you. I remember being 5th grade and home for the summer from school, and I was watching CMT, and the I Go Back video, I think is came on. He, I don't know, man. He just changed everything for me. Like, he was such a cool guy, and he was, he's just a beach bum, and I kind of aspire to be that too one day. And I think just what's also very that goes unnoticed with him is how good of a songwriter he was when he first came out too. And so he was really one of the first artists that I really took interest in as the actual artist, and kind of got to know more of him. So again, as cliche as it probably is, I would just say thank you. So I see in the request here by Barry Kristen Green for a song called Bottle Time. So I've got a few more here left that I think I'll kind of do. So Bottle Time is, I released it this past summer, and it's what it is. It's what it sounds like. It's just a drinking song. And I kind of had this idea in my head, you can be who you want to be, living on bottle time. And that's where and I would love to say it's more sophisticated than that, but it's not. Well, the weekend's finally here. The working clock's been punched. We're going down to a brand new place to stir up a little fun. There's married folks and divorcees, bachelors, ex-wives, but you can be who you want to be, living on borrowed time. So raise them up, toss them back, let your worries in, and chances are you won't remember tonight ever again. Everybody's welcome, tonight's an open invite, and you can be who you want to be, living on borrowed time. Well, we don't have to go downtown or even to a honky-tonk. It could be in your boss's office or a lakeside riverfront. So raise them up, toss them back, let your worries end, and chances are you won't remember tonight ever again. And everybody's welcome, tonight's an open invite, and you can be who you want to be, living on borrowed time, where we're all friends here, brother, sister alike, with an endless supply of Jack and Jim and even Corona Light. So I got to tell this story with this. My other job is I coach high school football, and there's this kid named Trip who would come up to me at least 3 times a week and say, "Hey Pat, I woke up this morning blaring some Bottle Time," and I could not get through my head that this high school kid woke up every morning and started his day to his private Christian school playing Bottle Time. But hey, you can be who you want to be, right? So if our keg runs out, we know just what to do. Bobby's making a beer run, 'cause Lord knows that we ain't through. So raise them up, toss them back, let your worries in, and chances are we'll meet back here and do it all over again. And everybody's welcome, tonight's an open invite, and you can be who you want to be, living on borrowed time. Yeah, we got married folks and divorcees, bachelors, ex-wives, and you can be who you want to be, living on borrowed time. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. So to kick off 2020, I released a song in February, which is so weird to think about. It's been almost a year since then. It feels like it's been at least 5 years. I went out with this girl one time, and it went great. And then about 2 or 3 days go by, and then I realized that she had ghosted me. And if you don't know what that is, look it up. And I went back to look at her Instagram page that next week or so, and I kind of said to myself, golly, she even looks like a heartbreak. And that's where this came from. So thanks, Ella. 2, 3, 4. She walks in, can't help but stare, but she acts like she doesn't even care. Well, I'm gonna bite my tongue, give it all to say it all wrong. Well, I've seen her before, it's the same old story, same old girl, and she ain't the type to be tamed, but brother, she's worth the pain. She's looking like a heartbreak, that same old beautiful kind of mistake. Yeah, she takes my breath away, but I'm back over, shoot my shot, gonna give it everything I got, and she's gonna give me all I can take. She's looking like a heartbreak. Well, so I already know who she is. Don't need her number, don't need her kiss. She's a wild child, a Sunday cross. Her brown eyes will make your heart stop. And before it's all said and done, she can't hold it back, she'll be long gone. Yeah, she's looking like a heartbreak, that same old beautiful kind of mistake. shoot my shot, gonna give it everything I got, and she's gonna give me all I can say. She's looking like a heartbreak. So, no use in buying drinks with the same old pickup lines. She's the type to make you think this will be the last time. But she's looking like a heartbreak. That same old beautiful kind of mistake. Yeah, she takes my breath away, but I'm back there, gonna shoot my shot, gonna give it everything I got, and she's gonna give me all I can take. Yeah, it's gonna hurt, but brother, she's worth the pain. She's looking like a heartbreak. Like a heartbreak. Good stuff.
Okay, I have one more question for you, Patrick. Truckstock honors our truck drivers and frontline workers. So what is something that you appreciate about them for keeping America moving all throughout the pandemic?
Yeah, I mean, it kind of seemed like the world stopped for the majority of last year, but the one thing that didn't stop was truckers. I think it's a very thankless job. First of all, it's a job that we don't realize all of the necessities that we get are all because of them driving basically all night, all day. I've got two people in my family who they actually quit their jobs about 20 years ago because they wanted to just see the country. And it's one of probably the biggest underappreciated job that we have here. So.
Well, thank you for sharing your time with us and sharing a little bit about yourself and your music. We so appreciate you, and we're glad to have you on Truckstock Live.
Thanks for having me.